Hey guys, Airsoft Daily here, and today we're doing rules and regulations in the UK.
Well, slash UK. Alright, in brief, take your hits. So, if you get hit, make sure you go out. But if it hits your gun, it doesn't count. So it'd say, BB hits your gun. Like, you know it hits your gun. Like, someone says, oh, go out. No, you hit my gun, it doesn't count.
But don't get too cocky about it.
Yeah, don't be a jam.
Don't use it to your advantage. So if you do get hit near the gun, so if you're holding it, you hit your hand, and then you say no, it hit the gun. Don't do that. No one likes to cheat.
Yeah. If you see people not taking hits, tell a marshal. When me and James went paintball, so many people done this, so many hits, no one, and like we didn't tell.
Got annoying.
Got annoying. They were cheating.
It basically makes the game not fun, not enjoyable. That's what the game is, to have fun, be enjoyable, not getting angry, frustrated at other players because they're not calling hits.
Yeah. And if they don't call hits, don't shout or swear at them. That's just annoying.
It makes yourself look bad, basically.
Yeah. Alright, ban rule. Basically, in 10 feet or 10 meters, don't...
10 meters, you mean 3 meters?
3 meters then. Don't discharge a weapon. Basically, don't fire your weapon at someone. Because he shot me 6 meters, and that hurts.
And that's with a beginner gun, so...
I think that's like 320 FPS in between the spine and backplate. Yeah. Shout at bang. Don't discharge the weapon. Discharge a weapon, you might get not a point. You'll get a warning from marshal, and then I think you get 3 warnings from marshal.
And if you might see in later videos when we actually take the camera onto the field and do a bit of gaming, probably some CQB, whatever you want to do. In the comments, let us know what airsoft thing you like, skirmish, like mil-sim when you're a bit older, CQB. So you'll probably see us, probably in the over talk the actual video saying this is what the rule is, stuff like
that. Avoid headshots.
It hurts.
Yeah.
I got headshot in paintball.
Well, these do happen. They can hurt. So avoid when possible. Please don't do headshots.
Don't go you can see
aim
Call of Duty style. Just don't go 360 no scope, and don't be that one person who thinks they're so brilliant they can no scope. Don't headshot. So it's not nice.
Basically, stay in between chin or below the neck.
Don't aim for the chin. Yeah. I mean neck. It hurts.
Ground level support. So don't dig holes. Don't climb trees.
I don't even know what's on there. Don't dig holes. Yes, because I'm gonna dig a hole when I'm being shot at by loads of people.
Never know. Never know.
Yeah, but who carries a spade with them? Honestly.
You'd be quite surprised what people do with their hands, in airsoft games. Warning: don't dolphin dive. Painful, because most airsoft fields are normally sand. Sometimes it's a type of sand. It's like a type of sand, but it's not sand. It's like gravel hard sand. Ones what you don't want to dolphin dive and smack your face on.
Basically, just don't dolphin dive.
Don't dolphin dive. Don't. I wouldn't say don't jump double kick someone, because you will land on your ass and it will hurt, and also basically, you'll get shot at.
Be mature. Yep. Be responsible.
Yep. Be a good boy. be a good boy, girl.
How do you know it's a boy who you've been talking to? Might be a female.
That's what I just said, boy and girl.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now that was just in brief. That's the main the marshals will tell you that
Now,
take you
before
5 minutes.
every
Take
game,
5 minutes. 5
they'll
minutes.
do a brief.
Yeah.
I haven't actually been on the match. I've been paintballing, and they do it. So I'm just assuming they'll do it for Airsoft.
Okay, gun limits. Now, 350 FPS for AEGs and pistols. Fair enough. Right, pistols, it can be green gas or CO2. Now, that's going to shoot very quickly. And AEGs, right, they hold tons, like, fully automatic. You can just spray and pray. Don't spray and pray. If you're
waste your ammo.
Lose BBs, have fun. You'll be out on the bench, right? Try and get BBs. It's quite hard.
Well, with that, I was just saying, it's in another video. Bring change to an airsoft, and like you're gonna need it for food, extra BBs, probably.
Basically,
like if your gun breaks, you probably want to have that money just to help.
I'm not saying don't bring like James not saying don't bring 250. Don't just
bring change. Literally like
bring a reasonable
£20.
amount.
£25.
I think for 10,000 BBs, I think it's like around about 15 quid. Now that's they would have a variety of ranges.
It varies between skirmish companies.
Yes. Okay. 450 FPS for bolt action rifles. Fair enough. It's bolt action, takes you longer, so you want a teensy bit more kick to it.
And
but
plus, with bolt action rifles, you kind of want that bit more power, because if you're sniping, you don't want to be ultra close that they can see you. So you just want that kind of stealth, so you get long range shots.
Yes. Basically, these guns will be measured with 0.2 gram BBs and are the maximum allowed on the site. But it depends.
Sometimes it varies. FPS limits. It depends. Like America, I think it's what's the limit?
It's around about like 0.6 gram. That's not.
No, FPS limit.
FPS limit. It's near around about the same. I think for AEGs,
it just varies between places.
I think it's nearly 400 FPS AEGs and like nearly 500 for bolt action rifles in America. If I'm wrong, sorry.
Say in the comments if he's wrong.
Okay. Alright. Respawn rules. Now, tons of people do this. It's annoying. It's just stupid. Basically, return to the nest respawn point before rejoining the game. Respawn points will be marked on the game map and on the ground, as well as being explained before the game begins.
Follow the rules.
Yes.
Seriously.
Don't
be that one guy who's like, oh yeah, I'm not going to listen to the rules. I'm going to be hard or bit. Don't.
It's dangerous.
It's not fun. You'll get hurt, and just makes the gun annoying, and people would hate you for it.
So basically, it's all depending. I wouldn't say it's all depending on you. It's that if you be a cheat, people are not going to like you. Then maybe your friends might like you, but they'll start getting annoyed with you. Then they won't want to go to games with you. It's just absolutely annoying. If you be a cheat, never be a cheat. Cheat in life, you never get anywhere. If you do hard work and that, you will get somewhere.
Yeah, and of course, a bit on you.
Yes. Basically, my dad cheated in life. He didn't do nothing when he was at school. Failed.
Laugh if he watches this video and just totally off doing that.
Okay. Alright. Headshots. It's like paintball. Don't go for headshots. Painful. Basically paintball.
And plus, you run the risk.
You run the risk of injuring someone, and then you have to pay hospital bills.
In America.
Yeah.
You don't pay.
I know you don't pay for the hospital bills in the UK because we have insurance. So
tax.
Whatever it's called. But yeah, if you're in America and you're watching this, basically you will be paying a lot of money for someone just because you act like, I don't know if you accidentally or you meant to shoot them in the head. If you're angry at someone,
don't take it out.
Just shoot them in the chest. Tons
Don't do that.
I'll do
Settle
it
it like men. Not settle it like men. Like, have a mature conversation. Don't have a go at each other. Don't try to start a fight.
Don't start a fight. Just shoot them in the kneecaps. Shoot them in the kneecaps. Done.
No.
Shoot them in the kneecaps once.
Done. No.
Alright. Safe zone rules. Safe zone. Basically, the safe zone is
all
a
weapons must be safe before entering the safe zone and must remain safe until it leaves the safe zone. Magazines must be removed from all weapons. Chambers must be cleared and safeties on at all times. Even if dry firing is not allowed, accidents can happen, so be responsible with your gun. People around you, don't mess around. Think like, don't get like a gun empty and scare people, because you never know, that might just have a round in it and it might just hurt someone.
He done the same. He emptied his gun, but I didn't check the chamber. Shot me in the back.
I emptied the gun. Didn't check the chamber was open. Shot him right in the back.
In between the right back plate and spine.
You mean shoulder?
Shoulder plate, whatever it's called. Don't care. Right. Basically, I would say sometimes in most airsoft fields, you will get something what will be going over the barrel, like paintball. So to say, if you've ever been paintball and then you ask about the upgraded guns, you will see the people having a, like, so to say, zip-tied bag at the end. Because yes, it would be empty, but you never know. Like, fair enough. Like, they might have told tons of people, but
it's better safe than sorry, to be honest.
Never.
Like, if someone's takes a good wolves quickly, and you're holding a gun or something, and you don't notice they're taking a glove and stuff, and you accidentally slip, you trigger balls.
Right.
That bag will just stop the bullet.
It was the red dot sight review. What we done.
In the dark.
Yes. When I was shooting the gun, when the BBs bounced off, that's why we've done the range update for protection.
It hit his eye.
When I had my hood up and I had it covering my left eye, and it hit, so to say, there. And yeah, that will be very, very painful. So yes, yeah. Yeah. Hold on for a second. Sorry about that, the laptop's about to die. Clothes and eye protection. Everyone knows about clothes and eye protection. Eye protection must be worn at all times when you enter the safe hut. As James said, you never ever know if someone's going to carry one of their guns and shoot. Yes, they would be empty, but you never ever know. Eye protection to be worn. Yep, there we go. Basically, that's, so to say, the eye protection what James has got. It's you can get expensive ones. These ones are 30 quid, I think. I don't know.
They were £40.
40. It's got an anti-fog.
You can get an anti-fog spray, but I don't like it.
Don't work. Use them paintball. Don't work.
I was gonna say, when I buy my eye protection, I want to know I'm getting a good quality pair. I would look at the reviews. I would go on YouTube, because most likely there was probably someone's done a review on these. Just in case, I'll get the high-powered rifle. I've got my cousin's sniper rifle he's given me. When I got these, I tested them with that, just to make sure they won't break. I just want to be safe. Better safe than sorry. I don't want to be blind. So I tested them. They work. So this is what I use.
Eye protection must be worn at all times unless in the dark, designated safe zone.
If safe zone is basically no guns allowed in that area, so you're not going to get shot really. so it's no point.
If you're entering a hut where all the guns are, basically put your eye protection on. You never know who's going to be there and how stupid they're going to be.
You get stupid people sometimes. In paintball, there was that. What was the limit? Shooting range.
I think the shooting range was, it's like 12 foot.
12 foot. This guy came straight back up.
4.5.
What? He literally just came straight at me. I was like, at least a metre away from him, and he shot me in the back. It hurt. Don't be that person. Listen to the rules.
When we went paintballing, I went out, both hands was up. Someone shot me in the back. I went out to the safe zone. Then when I was in the safe zone talking, all of a sudden a BB came flying at my face and hit the mask.
You mean paintball? Right,
Yes.
how do I get onto that screen?
You scroll left. Yeah, so read the second one.
Or for eye protection.
Yes.
The terrain is uneven and there are many trip hazards in the woodland. So if you're in a skirmish site, there'll be trip hazards. So suitable footwear with good ankle support is recommended. I got mine from eBay, but I use them all the time. They're a bit dirty because I just use them. They're very dirty. Need to clean them. The military use them. I got mine from eBay, about £30, so they're not that expensive. You can get an expensive pair, but these are just I think they said they were Fieldcraft boots or something. I don't know what Fieldcraft is.
But both of us do Army Cadets, and he's been to many camps. I've passed basics.
And then you quit.
Yes, but I moved, so I had to stop going for
I quit.
I didn't really quit.
I quit.
Alright.
We used to. We don't anymore.
Okay, when hit. Shout out, hit.
Put your hand up.
Yeah, it's like paintball. Someone shoots you, hit.
Most people buy death bags. It's like this bright red cloth. And then it's like a tea towel, but thinner. And you just hold it up, put it on your head, do anything to
signal people that you're hit.
Hold it up, shout loud and clear, right. Make sure people know you're hit.
Yeah.
If someone keeps shooting you when you're saying hit and you've got that death rag,
tell Marshall.
Tell Marshall, or just get out of that firing, the line of sight. So just hide behind something until they stop firing at you.
Yeah. But if someone's doing that, tell Marshall. Marshall will sort them out. If you can able to notification of the gun and even the height and bodybuilder of the user, they will find out who it is, and then if they bring them with you, then you point them at the guy, tell them off. Alright. Raise one hand in the air and hold your weapon with its barrel skywards. So it is obvious that you are not in combat. So basically, any hand you want. Keep your finger on the trigger.
And put it on safety, obviously.
Put it on safety. Hold up one hand, if I do it, hold it up there, gun be up there, be on safety, and make sure you shout.
Gameplay. Do not camp out at respawn points. So if you camp at a enemy respawn point, every time they respawn and you shoot them, it gets repetitive. It's annoying, and people will just think, oh, you know what, this is taking the mickey, then just leave the game, then you'll probably end up with no people on the opposite side. It's a very rare occasion that will happen, But it can happen, so don't camp at the enemy sites.
2 things. Don't camp at enemy respawn points. They might tell Marshall. Marshall will tell you off. You get 1 warning. If you carry on doing it, I think you get like 3 warnings. Get all 3 warnings, you're sent off. Right? You're mucking about. It's a dangerous sport. Don't muck about. Be responsible.
Do not shout at anyone you think is not taking your hits. Inform a marshal. Don't take it into your own hands. That's what the marshals are there for, is to control the situation, stop anything negative from happening. So yeah, just don't. If you know they've taken, like, they know you've hit them, and you know you've hit them as well, and they're not calling the hit. Tell a marshal. Just tell a marshal, really, and they'll sort it out. Well, do not attempt to censor the language used by anyone found being threatening or abusive to other players. I don't get that. We're reading off the screen.
Will be removed from the site. If anyone suspiciously assaults another player or member of staff, they will be banned from the site without warning. So hit anyone, get out. Hit Marshall, get out. Basically, you will be kicked out, and then you will be banned from the site. Then you'll be banned from that site for a certain amount of time. Sometimes it can be like up to 3 months, I think. At all times, you may be at close quarters. Remember 3-meter bang rule.
We discussed it earlier in the video. Bloody hell, this video's gone 22 minutes.
Welcome to reading. Safe zone for reloading at
the main site. Safe zone or at a designated respawn point in
game
arena. So it's just saying reload like your magazines with BBs.
Yeah.
Not actually reload the gun with a magazine, because
reload the magazine
in spawn points or safe zones.
Like if you have more BBs, you go if you've run out of mags, they're all empty. I wouldn't say get hit. It's understandable if you get hit. Go to spawn. Get more BBs. Make sure you bring more BBs and make sure you bring money as well.
I don't know. Bring BBs.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I ran out of BBs so quick. They just go. Literally, you don't even notice the bottle. Like if you've got like a bottle,
don't spray.
You just conserve ammo. I'd only spend like 6 rounds at least on one player.
Like when we start playing, I think when I go, like, you know that you can get those hydro packs, then it comes with a big massive bag. I'm gonna have like 3 big bottles of BBs with me. Then if I run out,
buy more.
If all my mags run out, I'll try and get hit. Go to spawn.
Don't try to get hit. Just walk to the spawn point.
Yeah, walk to spawn point. Say you're hit. Like it's not really cheating. It's
just saying you're hit. So you're making the team lose technically, but
you're basically making yourself not having fun, but afterwards you will have more fun because then you've got more BBs. Whatever you do, when you bring a main, make sure you bring more BBs for it. It's
don't have something that's got ridiculous rate of fire, because you'll just waste your ammo, waste your money, and end up going home with nothing.
Let's say this, okay? You bring 7 full mags of M4s, and then let's say you have a Glock. Then you have 5 mags of them. You don't use a Glock whatsoever. You use every single BB for your M4. Alright, that's gone. That means you have to go to spawn, get Marshall to keep hold of your gun, and then you would have to use your Glock. Yes, fair enough. Pistols, yes, they are fun. It's fun.
Dual whip.
Yeah, you can do that, but
don't bring some people bring ridiculous expensive loadouts.
Yes.
If you've got gun holsters, you never know. If you're in like
If you're in the woods,
wooded area,
yeah.
that bit that's fastened to your gun
Mm.
could snag on a branch. You could lose an expensive gun. So I don't like bringing expensive stuff.
Yeah.
I'll probably keep it in a bag, like a day sack or something.
Like my friend who does airsoft, he had his 1911, and he lost all 4 mags. Finally found them because he told Marshall. He said, "Oh, I've lost my mags." So
That's a good idea. Tell marshals if you've lost something; they will help you find it.
They went out to find where he found them. I said to him, Why? Like he's got like a green. He's like got a black mag. It's not really a good idea. For me, if it was me, I would have like. So where like let's say right M4 mag, pop in. Like where it pops in, have a little line, and then get that bit chromed, like so to say, like a shine. So if it drops, like the sun will reflect, and you will see it.
Or
Same with pistol mags.
Get tape. Get like some yellow tape and wrap it around just like half of the magazine, like a tiny strip of it.
Yeah.
And write your name on it on that piece of tape, because the amount of people with magazines, you never know.
Right.
Someone could think, "Oh, that's my magazine. Pick it up," right? But if it had someone's name on it, they pick it up. It's like, "Oh, it belongs to so and so." They'll give it back to them.
Yeah. James. So to say, engraved his initials in
the bottom of my magazine.
Yeah, into the bottom of the magazine. Fair enough, but for me, if it was pistols, I would get the special, so to say, chromed out.
Not
like
chrome, like the bit that actually goes in the pistol, not the bit that's at the bottom of it.
Yeah, that's the inside, like chromed. So to say, you drop the mag, pull another, then you start shooting, and then then you go and look for your mag, you can't find it. But if it's like shiny, you'll find it.
Is if you stand around chatting, you can get hit. Take the hit.
Yeah.
So say if you like chatting to someone like just nearly that, and you get hit, just take it.
Yeah.
Don't be an annoying person and not take it and just carry on with your chat. If you are moving to a respawn point, have one hand raised to signify and keep to main pathways as much as possible. So if there's like a dirt track, keep to that dirt track. Don't go like off the road into like the woods, and then someone will know, oh, they're trying to find a spot to hide. If you're on the road, it's a bit open.
Yeah.
And they'll probably know.
And
it's more like viewable, so they'll see that you've got your hand up and you're actually hit and going back.
Okay.
Spawn point.
If you sit down to reload in the game area, you cannot get hit. Take the hits. Yeah. So when you reload, sit down. Like if you sit down somewhere where there's like a log, you reload. That no one knows. Yeah, they probably might know you're there, but reload. If your helmet I know it says mind headshots, but if your helmet gets hit,
it still count.
It will count, but as we said, avoid headshots. But if the person accidentally got a headshot, like if you had a red rag, as James said, pops it up, say shout out hit, and then go to spawn.
Then you can reload there as well.
Yeah, reload there as well.
Don't reload on the way because you'll spill BBs.
Yeah, that's the most annoying bit.
If moving through a battle, please wait and make yourself known with the call of dead man walking or dead man coming out, skirmish, airsoft codes and conducts.
I think what James read, I think that means basically if someone's hit, like say okay, dead man walking. I don't know if you know what it means. Brilliant. Yeah. Search up. We will hit the
link to the page we were
what we read from.
What you read from in description.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, share on social media. Thanks for watching. Airsoft Daily. See ya soon.